Oh, I love the beach. It's got that sentimental value, really, too. The mish up the back there.
Huge, yeah, that's a bull mullet. So they're the big ones we were after.
For the Perouse Aboriginal community, cultural fishing was a way to provide food for our people. It was something that involved everyone coming together, helping each other to catch fish and make sure everyone got a feed.
Well, in the old days, fishing was one way to keep food on your family's tables. And everyone was excited to get the opportunity to get a feed of fish, you know. Everyone looked forward to it. Even the kids down the beach watching.
I've got that one.
Being able to bring our children out and talk to our children about the connection of culture and the connection to community is where it starts. Is where we start to strengthen their ability to come to us as community and want to be in community, and to be able to, I guess, remind our young people that this is what it's all about.
Yeah, go and hold one, sis. It's unreal. Like taking it back to when I was a young kid, doing this with my grandfather. No, it's it's really I don't even know what the word is. The young kids know they don't know what they're doing, so it gives them the love for the ocean again, eh? It just shows them that they can provide. It just takes backwards exactly what we are. We sea people.
That's right, he's fine.
So,
He's not bothering you.
that's good. So a lot of the stuff you learn, you can't teach it all at school, you know. So we've got to be those lads that you can teach. So I don't teach this at school.
That's my dinner.
Cultural fishing in Lapa has always been about sharing with the community, so it's a practice that involves the entire community. This stems from thousands of years of traditional fishing and is combined with fishing techniques that our elders learned while working with commercial fishers on our beaches.
We used to just come down here, down to the beach and go and throw the net out, and we've only been able to do it for a couple of years, but it was always good fun, and hopefully we'll get to enjoy it a bit more this year.
Today, cultural fishing is on a much smaller scale, with the aim being to catch mullet when they run and feed families during 3 months that they swim our shores.
So we only ever take what we need, enough to feed our community, enough to feed our family, and what we don't need, we take back. If the fish are too small, we put back, and that's about not only caring for country and sea, so that we have sustainable food, so that when we come back next season we've got plenty, but it's also about teaching the responsibility of that caring for country.
Last time I remember netting this beach was on where the break wall is. There was no break wall there at the time. I was probably about 10, 13 years old.
There's been a huge pause in community fishing, and it's meant that the knowledge was almost lost.
The bay was fished out, so there was restrictions placed on the bay. It's put a hold on our culture, or a stop, cultural fishing, for 45 years. So today we celebrate that with this catch.
Great haul today.
I'm happy. You've got all the young ones that catch, cook and eat, you know, and the mullet. So, you know, they're used to getting their fish from the fish shop, not necessarily mullet on the menu. Hopefully that, all the young ones get back into that, feeding off the mullet.
Declan, what you got going there?
Clean the mullet.
You're right to scale it and go home and cook it yourself, eh?
Yeah.
How good's that? Who showed you how to do that stuff?
Dad.
Your dad?
Yeah.
Okay, we're cooking up now, come up.
What am I going to make with this? A deadly feed.
Since many of our elders have passed, community members have called on their childhood fishing experiences. There are knowledge gaps, but we are finding our way.
I could definitely tell the impacts that it had on the people that I'm learning from, all the elders and that did have it impact them, where they couldn't do this practice. But I mean, it's all smiles these days when we're out here, no matter what the weather is, and that's what it's all about.
We had a men's group that bought the net, and we were just going to do it. We thought we had every right to just do it, but then we thought we'd better do it the right way, and then we got a permit for it the first year, which was our biggest haul. Our first, the first one we done, was our best haul.
One of the most remarkable things about rediscovering this tradition is that the practice is pieced together when we all come together.
I've got to have a refresh my mind. Watch a bit of Google on how to mend nets. So, you know, that's like I'm saying, the unfortunate thing that we didn't learn when we were young.
That's another thing we've got to move on to is learn how to fix that net.
Yeah. These are the needles to repair the net. With they've got the twine wrapped around the needle. So then, as you're mending the net, you're letting off the twine. Mend, let off. Well, before colonisation, the old people had the same method of getting the string from the tree and making string and then making a net. And it's a similar process of putting a rope, from a length of rope from one tree to another, and then making the net.
You've got two fences, and then the bag's in the middle. So the fences just guide the fish to the bag, and the bag is what catches it. The bag, you just undo the end of the bag, you get them out. But this is the main thing. This is the bag. This is the main thing that catches a fish. We've got to make sure this is what we've got to look after. The cold winds, the westerly winds, and the wet weather flushes them out of the rivers.
I reckon Dad was the best spotter, because I swear if he spotted them and told us to go, I don't think we ever missed any. There's been a couple of times where he's been a bit frustrated when we've missed them, but no, I reckon he was the best one out of all of us, like me and our family, and I think it's pretty good. I guess anyone can have a go with it. It's just you've got to be pretty good at it. Otherwise, if you miss them, it's your fault.
Sometimes you'll see them coming up in the net, or you'll see them splashing around in the back of the net. You might see some silver flashes and stuff like that too. You've got to pull that bed line up.
Oh, it means the world to us, you know. It means it's bigger than, it's a whole community, you know. It's historically the happiest times of our community is when it was mullet season. It's magic. As you can see, it's very early in the morning. There's young kids, we've got elders here, we've got our ranger team and members of the community helping out, pulling the net in, sorting fish. So yeah, it's just going to build throughout the day. It's going to snowball now that once the word gets out that we've got to feed. So yeah.
This is what you call community fishing at its best, and cleaning up on the big bully mullet, sea mullet. Can't get better. Our community is coming back to the beach, and what was almost forgotten is being forged and strengthened in a new way. This community fishing practice is something future generations can celebrate.
It's gem. I reckon Dad and Pops, all the Pops and the Nans and the old people, you know, when they watch us doing this type of thing, I think they'll be very, very proud that we bring all of our kids down. And I think it's really important just to, you know, keep it alive and teach them at a young age how to do it. But yeah, he's enjoying his fish anyway, so we know he likes to eat them. I don't know if he's going to like catching them, but...
Yeah, it brings back memories of the old crew, I guess. Oh, that'll be my father, and Billy McKnight is one of the older guys. He sort of raised the Morgan children and stuff. They were the rowers and spotters, and it's great.
Myself growing up as a kid, child here, swimming, diving, fishing, not really knowing that we're practicing our culture. So it's good that the children are doing this today, because it's something that wasn't done for over 40 years, and they don't realise the importance of what they're doing now, because it's going to last for a long time and it's a part of their culture.
You can just see that there's a sense of happiness, and I mean, they're so passionate to share their knowledge, and people like myself, and I can see all other little bummers, they thrive off learning off them, off those type of people. They're the best teachers in the world in my eyes, and yeah, super happy to have them around.
Our motto is healthy ocean, healthy community, you know, and that's why our ranger teams work in the various agencies and organisations throughout the bay to keep the water clean and enable us to keep doing this. We see it as an essential service to our community.
This is what it's all about, you know, and staying in community. Not only in my children am I instilling the continued practice that our family have revitalised, but I'm instilling strength, connection, integrity, responsibility.
Keep your hands on the baby feet, that's it.
Because it's our responsibility to make sure that these practices continue to live, and a damn good sense of pride that where we're from at Perouse, our family, and what we still like to do and maintain.